out my blender. So now we're taking vanilla wafers, and we're just going to pour a little bit in here because, as you know, we still have a little bit of the butter and what I called it, my pecan wafer crust, and we're only putting a little bit in here, and that's all we're going to use. Take your lid, cover it, and you just want to keep doing that so you don't see any more big pieces falling. See, we got one still there, so we're going to get that. Okay, now we're about to put it in our Ziploc bag. In case some people didn't know what crust I was talking about, I made this last weekend for a cake that I invented. But yeah, so now all we're gonna do is dump this into our Ziploc bag. Okay, so we have mixed up. We have put that in there, and then yesterday when I was on my hunt for some pimento seeds, I went to Walmart and I came across these Fisher pecan chips. So what I'm gonna do is add a little bit more pecans in here. As you know, it's already some in there, but they're blended in with the other stuff that we had. So we're just gonna take and add a little bit more of this just so you can see that it's pecans in it. Okay, as you see, as you see, I put the pecans in there. And so now I'm just going to shake up the bag. I went ahead and added a little bit more pecan chips because I wanted more. Okay, now we're back to the cake. What we're about to do is make a very, very simple vanilla cake. And this is going to serve as for our cheesecake, the cake part that you have to have. You can buy like a box cake if you want to use it, but I want everything homemade. Okay, so what we started off with first is 2 1/4 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. Then we needed 3 teaspoons of baking powder. I still haven't did the 1 1/3 cups of sugar yet because my cups are preoccupied with the flour. Then we also needed 1 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then for the butter, you're gonna need a half a cup of butter, and that means that's just 1 stick, and it is unsalted butter. Then you're gonna need 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 eggs. So now we're going to mix all our dry ingredients together. Okay. So now I have mixed all my dry ingredients together, and we're just going to mix it just a little bit with our blender. I forgot I got to put the sugar. Okay, let me put the sugar in it. Okay, there's the sugar. Now we're just going to mix it up a little. Okay, so now we have mixed everything, all the dry ingredients. What we're going to start doing is adding butter by the cubes. Okay, once you get your batter to looking like this, where it look kind of sandy and chunky like, you want to add your 2 eggs. Okay, now you have your 2 eggs and you just want to mix it. Okay, you still should start winding up with something a little like this. And make sure you go all the way down to the bottom of your bowl so that you can ensure that you have everything, all the flour and everything together. So what I'm going to do is take a spatula and just knock it over like that. Okay, after that you want to start slowly adding in your vanilla extract and your milk, just a little bit at a time. Now blend. So at this point, you want to add some more vanilla and milk. At this point, this is all the milk and vanilla that's left. And so you just want to mix it all up. Okay, so as you see, that's how it's supposed to look. What we have done today to conclude part 1 of this video, we have made our vanilla cake from scratch for our pineapple upside down cheesecake. We also mixed together our hamburger meat and everything else. And then we also put the potatoes in the oven to start baking. So once we come back, we'll go on with part 2 of the video. Thank you and enjoy. Now we're about to make our pineapple upside down cheesecake. So for what I have did already was grease my pan, and that's so nothing will stick, and I am going to put my pineapples and my cherries. So let's go ahead and get that started and then we'll be back. Okay, so now I'm using the Doe's pineapple slices. You're going to put it in your pan. And this is a 10-inch pan. Okay, and I'm using the IGA cherries. Okay, and what I'm going to do a little different, is I'm gonna take the cherries, and where you see the open spaces at, I'm gonna put cherries in between there because we're making a pineapple upside down cheesecake. But of course, if y'all have been watching my videos, you already know I don't follow nobody recipes. I critique them and make my own. And basically, I'm just doing this for the looks, really. Okay, now we have done that. And of course, you know the yellow wafers we did. You want to do that. And then I melted a half a stick of butter. And you're going to pour it inside your Ziploc bag. Zip it. Once it starts looking like that, it's ready to go in your pan. And I think the recipe that I'm using, it calls for graham cracker at this step here, but I do have a video showing how I make my own type of crust. I am not using graham crackers at all. And you want to make sure you get it all over your pan. Our crust has came out of the oven, and it did take exactly 20 minutes for it to even start looking like that. Okay, now we're about to mix together our cheesecake filling. What's all in this bowl is 2 packages of the Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese, a half a cup of powdered white sugar, 2 teaspoons of all-purpose flour. I still have to add the 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You're going to need 2 eggs, but we're going to add those last because you don't want to overbeat the eggs because that will cause holes in your cheesecake. So let's go ahead and add the vanilla extract. And I am using McCormick pure vanilla extract. I'm not using the imitation. And so you're going to need to use, what was it? How much do I want to use? Let's go with 1 teaspoon. what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of whole milk so it can get a little bit more creamy. And so I'm going to add just a half a cup of whole milk. Okay. At this point, you want to add your eggs, and you want to make sure you lightly beat it. Do not overbeat this because it will cause air bubbles and air pockets in your cheesecake. And you want to add them at the same time. So basically, once you beat both of them, you'll be done with it. And you just want to mix it enough just so that everything could be all mixed. Once you get to that point, you want to stop beating your batter. And you want to just make sure everything is blended really good. And this just folding it over. And if you don't feel like you could do it with the mixer, you can also add your egg and just keep folding it over like this until you see all the yellow is gone. Okay. Okay, now that you have your the bottom of your crust and the cake, the basic vanilla cake that we made earlier. Let me get another spatula. The basic cake that vanilla cheesecake, not vanilla, but vanilla cake we made earlier. You want to take that first. Make sure everything is evenly mixed. Okay. And pour it all over. Spread it all over. Then take your cheesecake. And then with the last little bit of cake that you have left, you're going to scrape your sides of your bowl. And you're going to spread it all over. Make sure you get it everywhere. And this will take, I'm guessing, probably about 2 hours to get done. So we'll see you in 2 hours. Signing off. Okay, so you guys, I ran out of memory. So, okay, all I did was press it down firmly, and you're going to put this in the oven for about 15 minutes until the crust get a little hard.